All right.
We're done. Now we are.
Now, okay. All right, 7 o'clock, call to order the Joint Insurance and Finance Committee meeting. Start off with petitions by citizens on non-agenda items. Anyone? Seeing none, move to review and approval of the 10/20 Insurance Committee meeting minutes. Everyone should have received those. You have a chance to look at those. If there's any questions, field those. If none, we'll take a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
First by Joel, second by Matt. Thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Saying aye. Aye, perfect. New topic, number 3. Item number 3 is liability and workers' compensation insurance renewal. Sarah's been working on this, and you've got an update and a recommendation to bring to the committee. So let me talk to that.
Yeah. Worthy Insurance was wanting to quote us this year, and unfortunately, they were unable to provide us with a quote. They had several declinations, and they said it was mostly because of the electric company. However, Travelers was very interested in quoting us. They just couldn't get it to us in time. So next year, Worthy and Travelers do want to quote us for our insurance again. We're going to start a lot earlier in the year, so hopefully they can get back to us. But IML, who has been the city's insurance company for several years, did come back with a 1% increase. So, I mean, it's a really good increase, not that much.
IML has covered this insurance for the city for ever?
As long as I can remember. All the 10 years that I've been here.
They said our claims look really good. We haven't had a ton of lost claims.
And with a 1% increase, I think anybody who pays for insurance is going to agree that that's extremely favorable. So the conversation is that we look for an approval to approval for a recommendation for the IML insurance policy with the 1% increase to cover us through 2026.
I do have a question. Same coverage, same everything?
Same everything.
Okay.
Nothing changed.
I didn't think so, just looking through it, but wanted to make sure that was mentioned.
They did say that there's different coverages if we would want to look at it next year to switch us up a little bit, but
With the 1% increase for the same coverage, I don't think that's necessary right now.
You don't think it's
Necessary to look at it
okay.
this year,
I thought
maybe
that's
next
necessary.
year.
Okay. Agreed.
Yeah.
And 2, I think even starting that conversation now, next year will be beneficial.
Right. I agree.
There's no other questions. Go and take a recommendation for approval.
I'll make that recommendation.
Joel first and second.
I can second.
Kyle. Thank you. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And the next item on here is the donations area of food pantries to be paid for out of gambling funds. We touched on this with our previous meeting that we had, and this is something that Kyle has brought to the forefront. So Kyle, let you take it.
Yeah, so like I said, everything going on, and I'm not sure, I don't know the ins and outs of all this. All the things work in the federal government and anything like that, but I thought there was an opportunity to use some of the money that we had set aside for the nonprofit grants, because we've had more budgeted in the last couple of years than we've spent, to help out locally until everything gets back to normal. We don't know when that'll be. So the idea was to come up with a one-time donation from that budget that we haven't used all to help out the local food pantries in some way. And so I've talked to a lot of people about it. And Gary did bring up, in the distribution of revenue for the gaming funds, it's used for the improvement to beautify the community and/or for community relations as authorized by the city council. And I think this would fall into community relations as authorized by the city council. So I talked to quite a few people in town, and I think everybody in here, I think I had talked to at some point. We identified 4 people that do it now, because this is a one-time thing, or this is the way I would like to do it, or what I'm proposing is one-time lump sum out of gaming funds, so that way it's got nothing to do with taxing bodies. It's a separate thing, and I think it would do something good for the community, so it would fall under the community relations. There's House of Neighborly Service, there's Hope Church, Presbyterian Church, and Western Egyptian are the ones that I made some phone calls and found out about. I don't know for sure if they're all technically nonprofits. We've given Western Egyptian money, we give them money every year. House of Neighborly Service is a nonprofit, I know that because they've applied for a nonprofit grant, so they meet that. And then the 2 churches I assume are, but in this case I'm not sure if that's a huge issue on that. Hope Church technically isn't in the city of Waterloo, but I believe it's every Friday. They know how to do this. They've been doing it for a long time. And they're serving residents of the community, and some people that aren't in the community obviously could benefit from it too, which I think would be just a good thing, and that wouldn't necessarily be a problem with us donating to it. We would like to give, or what my idea was, and I've talked to everybody in the mayor, or not everybody, but most people, was $10,000 one time for food-related things. Now, I wasn't planning on tracking receipts on this. It was more of an honorary system of, that's what this intention for. Let everybody know there's a letter that goes along with it that this is for
Earmarked for direct support.
Yes, earmarked for that. Out of the 4, and Mayor, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was kind of targeting, the breakdown was 35. Was that still with?
Correct.
For HNS
35 Hope,
and Hope Church
Neighborly Service.
and Presbyterian 15 and Western Egyptian 15. As I know for Western Egyptian, I couldn't get a lot of information exactly the Presbyterian, but Western Egyptian is newer to this game. They do it 1 day a week. I think it's a call, make an appointment only.
Right.
So the other 2 first ones, I believe, I think they move more bodies
They
through.
do the lion's share of it.
They do it, so we were going to give them a little bit more of the piece of the pie.
And when you say 3,500.
I'm sorry, 3,500, which would be 7,000 there, then 15 and 15 for 3 to be 10 overall. Was just something that, like I said, was the idea and the intention, and like I said, hopefully it doesn't get to the point where the benefits would run out, but I think it probably will. But hopefully, at least this will help get over a little bit of the gap. Like they said, the holidays are coming and everything, and I'd hate to see anybody when we have an ability to help in some way. So that is the conversation for.
Will that letter state that it's coming from our gambling funds and not from tax money?
I mean, yes, absolutely. We can state that. That's what.
I think that shut off. They can answer questions then too.
Yes, and that was my intention from the beginning. Is we had already earmarked this money for the nonprofits. We haven't had enough applications to exhaust the money budgeted for it, so I thought we could use the money we'd already budgeted and kind of redirect it in a way that could do some good in the community.
Nice idea. Very nice idea.
The budget is 70,000. Is that right, or 75? Either way, I mean it's something like that, right?
Oh, it's 50.
I thought it was 50.
Is it 50?
50. We're not anywhere close.
For the nonprofit grant.
The nonprofit.
I believe it's 50. Yes.
That's what we had set aside.
Yes.
And yeah, we haven't used all that.
No, this calendar year, I think we're only more like low to mid 20s, I believe.
There's 1 or 2,
Yeah.
I think, that is all
Lions
that's
Club
on
And the Sports Association.
Sports Association.
And the History Museum.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking there was 3, which if they maxed, but they didn't all max it out. So like I said, mid 20s maybe
Okay.
if they did.
Well, I'm not part of the committee, but I think it's a great idea. This money's made here to make Waterloo better, and this is a great way to make Waterloo better.
I mean, I think you've laid it out. This is a one-time thing. We don't want to get in the habit of this.
Yeah, this is not the business model, but I think we can help.
I think it's a good use of funds because we know it's local. You have to be local to get there. I don't know if you have to be, from the city to go there or in the county, but it doesn't matter. It's local people. You have to travel here to get to it. I'm fine with it.
Any other questions? And again, Joel's head of finance committee. It's a joint committee meeting.
You're running it, Gary. Go ahead.
So, with that said, we'll take a motion for approval.
Recommendation.
Recommendation.
Make a motion.
Go ahead.
Matt, first, second. Joel?
I'll second. Sure.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kyle, great idea.
Thanks.
Bringing it up.
Worthwhile idea. Yeah.
Number 5, last is comments. Any other comments from the committee?
I do. It's a question for Sarah, probably. And probably should have brought this up whenever we made the recommendation. Are we going to take advantage of the early pay discount?
So the city's always done the early pay 1% discount, so I would like to do the pay by the 15th. Yes, I'm
Just-
glad you brought that up.
Wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page because that's what I remember as well.
Thank you. Good presentation.
And I was trying to find what we had budgeted, but if it's 1%, I'm sure we had budgeted for more than what it's actually worth. So that's it.
Anyone else? Not? Motion to close the meeting?
I'll do it again. Why not?
Joel? All right, perfect. Who else? One more. Matt, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, and we are out at
Nice job, Gary.
7:11.
Boom.